Good day, everyone. Welcome, all the students, to another weekly outlook. Right. First of all, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to the mothers across the world. I hope you had a wonderful day. Maybe perhaps you're watching this video or this live recording. Um, Maybe it's still Sunday by you guys, right? But Happy Mother's Day. May a mother is very special in everyone's life, right? And even the Bible is very clear regarding how mothers play a special role with each, in a child's life. So may let this be a blessing towards you. And yeah, for this week, we're gonna deal with the US dollar index. Um, One of the favorite pairs amongst the students is the Euro USD. We have a newcomer, which is the Euro. So not the Euro, but Ethereum, right? And we have gold as well. So we have two newcomers this week, but the skills stay the same, right? Regarding each week. I do apologize once again if I am sounding really fluish. It's just that, yeah, it's just a sign, it's a change of season within South Africa or Cape Town. Um, and yes, it does affect me, but I do apologize for that, right? Um, like I said, we'll focus on these pairs. And if we look at USD uh, dollar, right, there is a guidelines, right, that we can focus on. But before we go there, um, I just want to indicate or highlight how the week operated last week, and we have seen, higher highs, right, and high lows, but then we also saw the breakdown, right, to the downside. However, it did not have, in my opinion, break of structure, um, and that was over here in this particular area, right? So there was no break of structure regarding that. So, for this week, or rather, let me not say this week, um, I first want to delete some drawings and then we can go from there. Right. Okay. So this is what we have so far. What I want to do is I just want to indicate this area of demand zone, right? That was respected from price action, right? Let me just find that over there. And then um, I always say this price action is coming from, always ask this question, where is price action coming from? So it's coming from, a high, which dropped, right? And it is now consolidating, right? It's not going, it's not making higher highs, no higher or lower lows, etc., etc. So what you want to do is to find out or draw out the framework regarding a trend line, right? Over here, moving down, and it's over there. So that is what's happening, right? We can also extend that supply zone across. Now, for this week, I'm just gonna go to Forex Factory, right? We on the Monday, we're not seeing any major red flags regarding the dollar. So for me, You can trade on Monday, whether you follow your your trading plan. However, don't think it's gonna be like big moves, right? And if there is a big move, other than fundamentals, in it will be something, right, very huge in terms of moving the market. But regarding Tuesday, we are seeing a very strong red file, which is the core PPI right now. And then also at 4 p.m., we have the Fed Chair Powell is also speaking. Now you can imagine opposed 2 and 4, that's an hour and a half apart, but remember that's on South African Standard Time. And you can just see regarding your zone and your timestamp where will that take place, right? So just coming back to the Dixie, and remember, this administration breaks just for a bit. Um, you need to, see how, or more or less, how is price action, gonna move on Monday, right? And then remember, I will also do the Monday system again if you want me to, but you know, we want to see how the Monday performs, right? And that is actually what is showing, right? So in the pinch. Now, tomorrow, price action can, move, right? That can be Monday. And then, coming back to Tuesday, it can drop, right? Or when we see that news come out, it can be also strength within um, what I lost my train of thought, but when yes, it can also be the dollar can also show strength, right? And it can go long to reach our next opposing surprise zone. But what I want to leave with you is this: you need to see what is price action gonna do on Monday. That's gonna be our main focus. I am not saying, oh, yes, I have a direction in which I see right now, but I'm just looking for confirmation regarding Monday. How does the week wanna go, right? So I remember last week, one of the live classes with Coach Clayton, he said Monday is a day just to test the waters, right? See how price action wants to go. You don't have to jump in within price action, right? In terms of buy or sell, but you just want to see how market wants to go. And then from there, you get the your Monday system and you go on Tuesday, where it's going to break to the upside or the downside, and then you trade accordingly to that, right? Um, with that being said, if we go to the Euro USD, last week it just filled in beautiful, right? In terms of price action, where it wants to go. And even if you leave that on the side, but even if you just take that consideration as well, playing within that area and then drop as well. So it's been according to plan, right? It was one of the there was too many confirmations, right? And like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but I sometimes you just see certain things, right? So I'm just gonna delete some drawings. Okay, so from last week we know that um price action filled the money system, right? Last money system. So that is out the box. So there's a tick. And we can see that price action is actually testing this downtrend for a period of time. As we can see on the 4 hour as well, right? And so for this week, and this is what the 4 hour plays so vital role. If you look at it from other high other perspective, right? Price action is moving in external, internal, right? That is your rally based drop. Sorry, rally based rally, right? That is one of your continuation patterns. It's on a 4 hour. If you look on the day, just quickly, you're seeing that as well, right? So you have a strong bullish candle that closed on Tuesday and Friday. It closed, mid of the previous day, which was a Thursday, right? So that is how it is. But if you can just look on a Friday, on the Friday, sorry guys, on the 4 hour, that is, you know, from my hindsight, I'm just seeing, the Euro USD it's gonna be strong, or let's just say Euro is gonna be strong and the dollar is gonna be weak. However, if we go back to the USD dollar, right, that's gonna play a vital role on Tuesday in terms of weakness and strength regarding the dollar. So if you're gonna see price action drop to the downside, and then on a Euro USD, right, swinging from divergence, it will break to the upside and break this downtrend that has been, you know, showing, or our price action was stationed as downtrend for a couple of times, right? Regarding price action. However, let me just go on a lower time frame. If price action do drop to the downside, you're looking at our next opposing demand zone at this particular area, right? So price action can drop um, to this particular demand zone. If it do drop, then on EU USD dollar, it will break to the upside, and that will also cause divergence on the currency piece, right? So we're going to our newbie for this week. Um, and this again, right? If you're seeing, how can I put this? Um, this is actually like Ethereum versus the USD, right? But when it comes to crypto, it's another ball game in terms of how you want to see the market. I always, although if it if the dollar goes strong or weak, right? It has effect on the market, right? So although price action is going external, internal, right? Our next move will go down. However, crypto moves a little bit different to currency piece, right? And so for this, I just want to go on a high time frame just to give you a nice perspective. Right, there we have it. So we can even draw this particular downtrend, and then we can draw this one as well. Right? So you can just see the framework happening. Now, what I want to add to the chart is our demand zone. Right? And what I want to use for this, right? Although it was testing this demand zone for a couple of times, I just want to use the example on the Dixie. Right? Yeah, we're on a daily time frame for this. Remember the Dixie, I initially drew this demand zone, right? And it's coming from a high, making a lower high, right? Etc. etc. but it's touching this demand zone, but it's just rallied up. All right. So just have a look at that as well. And if you know, move this to the our left hand side, that is actually is happening, right? But if we take the same market structure and move it to Ethereum, right? You're seeing the same thing, right? Price action is testing this demand zone for a couple of times, right? And it's coming from a high, making a lower high, or making a lower high, lower low, right? So we just need to be mindful how this week operates. It will it actually move in our favor, or it can go against us. But if price action goes long, and this all depends on how the market will move regarding the news, right? That's gonna be, yeah. Also, another indicator for a crypto is also gold, because gold also play a vital role. Sometimes gold has influence on crypto, right? Yeah. But that's all, from past history of trading and past history of analyzing as well. So we can see that price action is actually testing this demand zone and this downtrend happening over there. So if we do break to the upside, price action can reach this supply zone in sync with this particular downtrend, right? You all see that. So let's have that in mind as well. And sometimes I do that, and then from there you can either drop or uh, stickiness area and go long as well. But if the strength within the dollar on Tuesday is the most likely, if price action drop on Monday and start to play in this particular area, it is highly, I won't say highly, but there's a possibility that price action can drop, right? So let's have a look at that. When you're looking at the trend lines, and lastly, we have gold as well, right? So gold, we did this. Yeah, let me just delete that. So gold actually is reaching maybe we will lost silver, right? And this is actually from the dollar's weakness, right? And we just have seen, like, and this is what I mean, guys. We use Ethereum as an example, but if you see this downtrend happening, price action is just consolidating there and broke to the upside. Like I just showed you, if you go to Ethereum again, price action is just consolidating and it can break to the upside as well. So just have a look at that. Okay, maybe now the chart is okay. There we go. So we're on a 4 hour. Even on a 4 hour, we can draw this, right. I can give us a little bit of framework. If you want to see the structure in that, we can see where rally base drop, etc., right? So we have that in place. So regarding this week, and you will see strength, right? Maybe on, let me just see the 50-minute quick. Okay, nope. 1 hour we were on there. For the 2 hour, we're always looking at this area, right? this area is weak. But what I've noticed, right, and if the buyers are in, if the buyers are in, and we just do that, and we do that as a demand zone, price action do drop, and this only when the buyers are in, right, where gold is strong. If it drops, breaks that, reaches demand zone, and they have a turnaround, and that is showing strength within our area, right? However, on tomorrow, if price action is still displaying within this particular area, there will be a highly possibility that on Tuesday there will just be a breakout. This is from my experience, right? But just do take note of how Monday closes and how Monday closes. So this particular area is very crucial, right, in terms of trading. So I will go in more in depth regarding trade talks because I don't want this this recording or live recording to be long. Yeah. So with that being said, I hope you will have a wonderful trading week with a lot of growth within the trading, and just take each day as it comes, right? And I know it can be overwhelming if you're new to trading, but just hang in there. It will click after a while, right? So with that, God bless and take it easy, team.